Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
So a lot of times on media, I'll see people say, oh, you're a light, and people are always going to try to dim you. And, you know, when you're set apart, you won't have a lot of friends. And that's very true. I can relate to that a lot. Like, when you're a light, a lot of people just are threatened by it. And I'm going to do another video. Actually, that's going to be the topic of my next video, when your light becomes a threat. But this is not for those people. This is for the people who find themselves in fallout after fallout after fallout, to the point where it's not a coincidence anymore. Let's just be real and call it what it is. You're the problem. And it's okay to admit you're the problem. I mean, it's not okay, but I'll hold your hand when I'm saying this, right? Oh, my order's ready to be shipped. Excuse me while I'm reading off of my... Gotta bring it closer to the camera so I'm looking like I'm talking to y'all. Okay. Let's start with admitting you're the problem. Because let's be real. We need to start separating two very different things, right? That you don't have friends because you're set apart versus you don't have friends because you're the problem. Because truthfully, not everybody is being rejected because there's some divine light. Some people are being avoided because they're draining, manipulative, or emotionally immature, but they mask it under the label of,
I'm just different, I'm set apart, people can't handle my light.
No, you're not the light, you're the storm. So let's talk about it. And I'm gonna be real here. Most of the people I see doing this are women. Women who don't maintain genuine friendships, who burn bridges in every friend group they're a part of and then label it as jealousy every time someone distances themselves. And that's not a pattern of persecution, it's a pattern of poor character. Their value is rooted in how many friendships they have, not in the quality of those friendships. Or it's based on what those friendships bring them, whether it's clout, emotion, or validation, and not on connection or care. And when the friendship ends, it's always because someone was always hating on them. But if every fallout ends the same way, you're the common denominator. It's not hate, it's you. Most of these people don't even know how to love themselves. They rely on external validation and affirmation to feel valuable. And because they don't know how to build real, rooted friendships, their bonds are often shallow, surface level, and gossip filled. They don't know how to sit in silence, how to say I love you and mean it without needing something back. So instead, they mimic depth by trauma dumping or trauma bonding or using fake vulnerability to manipulate connection. No, people don't dislike you because they're threatened by you. People don't cut you off because you're too real. You're just not a safe person. You're not kind, you're not accountable, you lack self-awareness, and that's why you keep ending up in the same cycle. Because the problem's always someone else, right? You're entitled, so you talk to people any kind of way. You lack emotional maturity, so you sabotage anyone who truly challenges you or sees you. And listen, not all fallouts mean beef. Sometimes people just grow apart. That's normal. It's life. But if every friendship ends in chaos, in drama, in betrayal, then you just have to face it. God wasn't saving you from them. He was saving them from you. Outgrowing people is one thing. Having unresolved beef with every ex-friend is another. So let's stop being delusional. Let's stop calling accountability hate. Let's stop thinking every person who walks away is jealous. Maybe they're just tired. Because here's the thing. You're not the light people are trying to dim. You're the one who dims others to feel bright. You stand next to real light because you crave its shine, but the second it threatens your ego, you start draining it. Not always on purpose, too. Sometimes it's subconscious, but it's still happening. You don't know how to become more, so you shrink the people around you to feel like enough. And that's why you need to do the work. Look in the mirror. Own your patterns. You're not the villain, but you're not the victim either. You're just human, and that means you're capable of growth. New friendships, new relationships, validations from strangers, men in your DMs, none of that will heal what you keep avoiding. Because wherever you go, you bring you. So bring someone healed, bring someone whole, or at the very least, bring someone honest enough to admit when they've been the problem.